Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. This is Jules Juliet, and you're watching the first series of YLadies. So this is the first new video for YLadies, and we're gonna start off with the
buying.
So let's get started. With no further ado, I have my handy dandy notebook. Well, I got it at Ross, and it looks like this. It says, "Act like a lady, think like a boss." So, without any further ado, let's get started. So today, we're gonna talk about, are you ready? Or am I ready? No, it's are you ready? Are you ready to start dating or start a relationship? What are the key terms that we need for relationship?
What are the key terms? What are the key terms?
I'm gonna let you guys know. Number one, you have to figure out what are you looking for. When dating or when you start a relationship, dating is a priority. You must start to get to know that person. But if you love at first sight, still date, go out. But if you take that girl to a swim, when you're starting a relationship or when you're starting a date, make sure you ask yourself, well, after actually. So make sure when you're starting to date, you want to know where you are going to finish the date or if you're going to continue the dates. Now, if you're going to be dating multiple persons, then what are you looking for that date to happen? Are you looking to spend a good time? Are you looking just to have fun? Are you looking for a semi-networking relationship? What are you looking for that? Or network dating, actually. What are you looking for that date to come out with? Okay, so once you have that installed in your mind, you're gonna start off with, after you're done with a few dates, you gotta know each other a little bit more. Do you wanna start a relationship? What are you looking forward to in a relationship? Are you looking forward to growing with that person in a relationship? Or are you just looking to, just spend some good time with that person? But if you're looking for a long-term goal and having those beautiful relationship goals, 3 things that I definitely recommend when beginning a relationship. 1, 2, 3. The main thing that to me is something that one must understand when beginning a relationship is having a good mind state. So would it be your mind? By having a good mind state, I mean you have to be mentally prepared that you're not going to be only thinking about yourself. You're also going to be thinking about another person. You're also going to involve that other person, and you're going to have to communicate with that other person. Have your mind mentally prepared. Independence is something that you need before starting a relationship. You are not, you shouldn't depend on that other person to help you succeed. Should not be the one telling you how to be independent. You should be independent by yourself. You should be able to be, I can afford an ice cream. You don't have to pay. In fact, let me pay for your ice cream to show you I'm independent. Not really, but you have to be able to be independent to yourself. And being independent is a great start for a relationship because you don't need a person. You need yourself. You have to have a mindset that you're going to grow with the person. Whether it's growing verbally, whether it's growing spiritually, whether it's growing networking, whatever, but you're gonna grow with that person. You're gonna grow to learn new things of that person. You're gonna learn to adapt new things to the person. You're gonna learn many beautiful things and many beautiful parts of the world with that person. If you like to travel, you also have to learn self-control. Now, by self-control is that I'm pretty sure you're not gonna want to be in a relationship that you're always bickering. Hell no, who wants to be in a relationship that's always bickering? Self-control is basically learning how to have a conversation. Your mind works in many different ways, and it starts, with men and women. They start building up stuff and you're like, that's not what really happens. Stop assuming. Assuming is not gonna help you out. Asking questions, especially the right questions, is something that you have to, learn. You have to have self-control of jealousy, of attitude, of language. Discipline you have to have because you're in a relationship. You're not in a battle. You're not in a debate. You're in a relationship. That means you and that person want to become one. So there's no longer I and you and I and you. No, it's and we and us and we and us. Or ours. Ours works as well. By body, I mean your heart. You know, your heart plays a lot of role. Well, your heart plays a big role in a relationship. Your heart. You pour out your heart to many people, but you're not actually supposed to pour out your heart to the person. Your heart is your feelings. You have to love yourself. You're not supposed to expect that person to make you happy. You're supposed to be happy by yourselves. If putting on makeup makes you happy, wear it. If wearing all black makes you happy, wear it. If you love hip hop, rap, pop, reggae, music, listen to it. If that makes you happy, that's who you are. And if that person doesn't like to hear it because they just don't like to hear it and they're upset, well, that's their problem. Your emotions are your own emotions to control. And your own physical body is your own physical body to control. That person has no control over you. And that's something that in relationships, you know, it's my girl, that is my. No. You are in a relationship, so now it's you guys are in a bond. There's no claimship in a relationship. Obviously, there's no way other to say, like, oh, this is my girlfriend, because, you know, that's just, there's no way to change that, you know. So make sure you love yourself. Definitely loving yourself is an important part of being in a relationship. The reason why is because when you love yourself, you have this bond of yourself and being able to accept, I have black hair and I love dyeing my hair, but that's okay. I love my hair. I love wearing makeup. I love going to swim. And I love being who I am. And that's something that in a relationship, you get to show the person that you're okay with how you are. You're okay the way you are, you know. And that person sees who they see and they fall in love with that. Just like vice versa. You see who you see and who you see who you want to be with. And you get to fall in love with that person because they love themselves. There's also a certain boundary that you should have when it comes to relationships. Because abusive relationships is just a hell to the no. No man for no matter reason, or no woman for no matter reason, should ever tolerate a smack, a hit, disrespectful, very rude, negative, just not tolerable. I understand there's going to be certain times in a relationship that you're going to have discussions, and there's a way for you to always overcome it and communicate. Communication is key. Key. Relationship. You don't have communication, well then, you're just not gonna be able to grow in the relationship. Now, let's get into spirit. The reason why I said spirit is because you have to have compatibility with one another. And this means, you know, you have to respect each other. With that being said, you know, a negative and a negative equals a positive. Whether you guys disagree or have different beliefs or have different religions or have different ideologies, you know, whatever it is, those are just labels. You are you, and with that person, if you have feelings for that person, you want to go for it, try it out. But never bring that title, that label that society has put into many other stuff in it. Whether you have a religion that's a problem with the other person's religion, you leave that religion aside. That's only a label. You are who you are, and you guys get to grow together if you're willing to try it out. Also, by what I mean spirit is that you're not supposed to expect to enter a relationship and try to change that person. That's just not gonna happen. You could help build that person, and that person can help build you up, but that's to your own decision. But there's no possibility that a successful relationship would work if you're trying to change that person. Now, by changing, I mean, you know, I don't mean like if that person needs help, you're able to guide that person. But if that person comes and you're in a relationship, and let's say that person, I don't know, enjoys dyeing her hair like me, and I meet a person and that person tells me you need to stop dyeing your hair. Oh hell no, you're not gonna change me like that. This is who I am, and if you don't accept that, then you know what? There's no way that we could work out this relationship, because I'm not here to change you. You're not here to change me. We're here to grow together as a couple. These are some tips that I would recommend on a relationship. The reason why is because this is what I've seen, and this is what I've noticed on many different relationships and many different levels, is if you don't have that communication, whether it is like, hey, you're leaving the toilet seat up, do you mind like putting it down? You know, that's a communication. You're putting a concern into that person. A person will be like, oh yeah, of course, you know. Or hey, do you mind if we like do dishes Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and you cook Thursdays and Fridays? You know, you're having a communication with that person. I don't expect you to be like, oh, for example, I'm reading a book, right? And that person asks me, oh, what are you reading? That person's asking, what are you reading? And you're gonna be responding to, why are you being so nosy? Why are you being, you know, no. That's a no. And the reason why that is a no is because that person is concerned and wants to be a bond with you, and you automatically just knock him out. Mind control. I hope you guys enjoy the new beginning of the series of YLadies, and to further ado, good luck on your relationships, and of course, dating is a plus, having an open mind is a plus, and see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, thanks so much for watching for the first series of YLadies. If you guys have any comments, any questions, concerns, like I said, you guys could DM me to my Instagram or to my Snapchat or to my Twitter, or just comment down below, and I would gladly love to answer your questions or any concerns. See you guys in my next topic. Bye guys.